I've got a Bizy Beauty Customs Box. So if you want to see all the great things that Steph chose for me, stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy and it's hanging out next to me. He may or may not pop into the frame. And Chloe is off doing Chloe things. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. And we hope you decide to stay. It's free, so why not join the family? And if you're returning, thank you so much for being part of our YouTube family. We really appreciate all your support. So this is a Bizy Beauty Customs Box. So Steph is the owner of that company. She does mystery boxes that she customizes towards your preferences. And sometimes when you see things, if you follow her on Instagram, which is the best way to contact her, I believe it is now open. Sometimes you'll see things, you'll be like, oh, I really want that. So if you're getting ready to have a box and you look at some of her posts, you can say like, hey, if you still have this, I'd like that. So I did request 2 things in here. One I think is a set of 2 things. I requested that, and then there is an eyeshadow palette that I requested. So I do typically do like a $200 box because I do want some of the more expensive palettes, just because I want to try some of these indie brands that are just, they're expensive, right? So it's like, yeah, I may be paying for it as part of this box, but I feel like with everything else in there, I feel like it's such a great value. Even though, you know, some of those brands, like you have to have a more expensive box if you want them, because you know, she doesn't get them for free. She has to pay for them. So I understand that. And I'm like, listen, even if you go a little bit over 200, I really want to have that palette. Now the palette isn't $200, but it is expensive. So when you see it, you'll know, like, it's a very expensive brand. Let me get this open though. It's so heavy and I'm so excited. Now, Steph does start boxes, I think like $50. And I think she's even going to start doing some like really small bundles in the future. I'm not really sure. But I think she said something about like doing some small bundles. She's also doing a giveaway for small YouTube creators. She's doing a $50 box for one lucky winner for those folks who are under, I think it's under 500. So if you haven't already gotten in on that, I don't remember when the deadline was, but you should check her out. If you decide that you want to order a box and she's able to accept new clients and she's got appointments, she will contact you over Instagram. You'll have like a little chat over the DMs. She'll ask you questions, what you're looking for, what you prefer, skincare, makeup, what kind of skincare, what are your skincare needs. She'll ask if you know, like, do you need some eye cream right now? And one thing I did say, I said, well, I need some lip scrub because I'm getting pretty low, and some lip balm because it's summertime. And I always put lip balm on, even if I'm not wearing lipstick, I put it on. And if I am wearing lipstick, I put it on as a smoother for my lips. She'll ask you like scents that you like, colors that, like if you want eyeshadow palettes, like, and you don't want neutrals, you want something fun, let her know that. Like, I always look for fun things. I do have some neutral palettes. I'm wearing one today. That's the Tarte Man Eater palette. So that's what I have on today that I got as a boost my box from Ipsy. There's a little bubble wrap on top and some stickers that have not been stuck, so you can take these and put them on something if you want. She has fire in her soul and grace in her heart. And oh, this one is stuck on. Repeat customers are the best. Thank you for being a great one. I often get boxes for my daughter instead of myself because there's always like some needs that she has. But this time around, I was like, it's time for one of my boxes. This is stuffed full. And there's like not some fluff room in there. Like, everything is just really packed in there. So you are definitely going to get your value and more. So we have some eye masks. I love eye masks. These are by Grace and Stella. We have the Everything is Better in pink. These are the collagen boosting eye masks. We have a Dream Come Blue, the illuminating eye masks for dull under eyes. The You Won't Believe Your Eyes restoring eye mask for fatigued under eyes. And it's like an energy drink for your eyes, energizing eye masks for tired under eyes. And I am tired. I had such a busy week. We had so many events at work, and part of my job is to coordinate these events. So I've been so busy all week. I even worked on a Saturday, and I don't work on a Saturday, but there was an event, so there I was. And I figure my retirement job, I can be an event planner if I want. I also scored an invite to the 5 Cents party that they had for influencers, which, I mean, I'm not a big influencer, and they just said, like, hey, if you want to come, let us know. And I've been following them for a long time. I love their scents, and they got right back to me. They're like, can you come? And it was right in New York, and I was like, well, when is it? And they're like, tomorrow. I'm like, no, I wish, because I had an event and I had to be there. So I'm hoping next year, and hopefully your girl blows up a little bit and I get some more invites. But the 5 Cents one, if you've never tried their scents, they're amazing. And I don't really like musks, but the musk undertone with the top notes, they are amazing. They're some of my favorites. There is one that just smells like blackberries and honey and that undertone of musk. Oh, so beautiful. That one's the Catch Feelings. It's one of my favorites. All right, so we got some more masks here. Now, I love hair products. We have the Hask Coconut Oil Nourishing Deep Conditioner hair mask, and this is like several for me. I don't have a lot of hair, so this is going to be several masks, and I love the Hask hair masks. All right, these are 2 of, so there's one for me, one for Chloe. These are by the Creme Shop, and these are Calm Like Baby Koala printed essence sheet masks. These have rice, cucumber seed oil, and a mulberry. These are cruelty-free, and the Creme Shop is a K-Beauty brand. We also have a Be Juicy Skin animated corgi face mask infused with soothing niacinamide from the Creme Shop. The Facery Sunbay and the Facery Let's Talk Detox Pore Refining Mask. This is really great after you've been out in the sun. Put it in the fridge if you have it, and then when you come home and you're all hot and everything, you put it on. Oh, it's like amazing. I've not tried this one, but I could always use a detox mask. The Facery Glow Baby Glow. This is a brightening and soothing mask, but it's a 2-step. So you have the ampule of juice up here and your mask here. So it's got like extra goodness. And the Tony Moly I'm Aloe Sheet Mask. This is moisturizing, fantastic in the fridge, cool you off after a day out in the sun. Next, we have this brush set. Now look at these brushes, so cute. We have eye and face brushes in here, and they have these green tips. Look at that, they're super soft. Oh, so nice. These are really, really nice brushes. I don't know the name brand, but they're so cute too. Look at this. And here's the thing with brushes, right? You'll say, well, I don't really need that many brushes. But how often do you wash your brushes, right? I don't get to wash them every week. So what I do is I have used brushes and clean brushes. So at the end of the week or the end of the month or however long before, I'm like, oh, I've got time because I have other things to do. I don't always have time to be washing brushes. But then what I can do is, and I'll use a brush a few times. It's not like one use, but it's good to be able to switch them out. So to have like those fresh brushes, because particularly with face products like your foundation or your highlighter or things like that, where it really starts to get kind of cloggy quickly, you want to change up those brushes. That's going to make a world of difference in how your face products go on. So you'll notice a huge difference when you use a clean brush versus a brush that's got really a lot of like product in there, particularly in your foundation. But I also use a lot of cream products, so you'll notice it if you're using cream blushes, cream blonde, can't talk today, cream bronzers, cream highlighter. You'll notice a world of difference if you only use that brush a couple times and swap it out. And even if you do have time to wash them every week, you don't want to use that same brush like 7 days or 6 days in a row. Eyeshadow's a little different because I do have one of those things that you can get that color off, but you still want to wash them, but you can use it probably a few weeks before you're like, oh, all right, it's time to wash it. By Monday, we have the Moisture Leave-In Conditioner, and this has hyaluronic acid. So that's amazing. I love that for dry and dull hair. And super excited to give this a try. She also has it taped down, so even if the little cap came off, it's taped down so the cap can't come off. So this is one of the things I asked for. This is from Tree Hut, and I am loving Tree Hut. I'm loving their scrubs. This is the Peach Sorbet Shea Sugar Scrub, and I feel like peach is the, I don't know if you really want to call it a flavor, but peach is like the in thing this summer. I've seen so many peach palettes, you know, based upon a peach palette. Gourmand Girls has one. There's another brand that has one. The Tree Hut, there's a lot of like peach scented things or peach themed. So I'm feeling like that's the in theme this year. But I gotta smell it because I've been dying to smell it. Look at that goodness. Oh, it smells like a fresh peach. So nice. And I love sugar scrubs. Their sugar scrubs are really, really nice. They aren't harsh. They're amazing, and I could not find this at my Ulta. I have a small Ulta though, so. And then we have the Tree Hut Whipped Body Butter with hemp seed and lavender, and this is the Exotic Bloom. Now, I didn't even know this existed, but I'm so excited. Right now at home, we're using the Ocean Glow line, and it is amazing. It smells so nice, but we go through it pretty quick because it's Chloe and I using it, and we exfoliate. Well, I exfoliate every day. Maybe you're not supposed to, but I love exfoliating. I'm one of those weirdos that loves exfoliating and loves a lip plumper. Oh, that's a lot. It's like being in Hawaii, and this is very, very thick. I mean, very thick. Put some of that bad boy on. Oh, it brings me back to Hawaii. So nice. You want the palettes last? Or you want them now? Let's do them last. That's more fun. By the Creme Shop, we have the the Weightless Blend Everyday Primer with hyaluronic acid and an SPF of 30. Yes, please. And it's funny because my mom was just asking, like, do we have any moisturizer with SPF? And then I got one from Buzz Campaign, free for review. So I've been using that by Kiehl's. And I was like, well, we have this primer from ZC that I got in my Bizy Ice Cream Beauty Box. But I mean, there's 3 of us using primer, because even if we're not using, I mean, I'm wearing makeup pretty much every day at work, but even if they're not, they're still putting some primer on, her and Chloe. So there's like 3 of us using it, so it goes pretty quickly. So yes, please, excited. Oh, Sunbum. What is this? This is the Restoring Night Cream by Sunbum. It's hydrating and nourishing, enhanced with, let's say, banana, niacinamide, and vitamin E. Yes, and it's for all skin types. I love Sunbum. They are reef safe products. Not that we have much of a reef out here, but I love that, you know, that they do have reef safe products, because if you travel somewhere, you want that. All right, here's how it looks. Oh, it's nice and thick. I don't smell banana though, but I bet you it's amazing, because I've not gotten a bad Sunbum product. I love that they have the SPF lip balms too. By DNM Beauty, we have an eyeshadow stick in this beautiful purple. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at how light that is. That'd be really good, like right here. I love these kind of little sticks for right in here. I feel like you do a better job than when you're using the eyeshadow brush. Like, you can just get it perfectly done, and boom, you're done. You don't have to play with it. Not too much, not too little, and it really kind of opens your eyes up. It gives you like that wakefulness look. And oh, Laura Mercier. This is the Caviar Stick Eye Color Crayon in Forbidden Rose. Oh, if it's that color, I'm gonna be so excited. Oh yes, look at that. That's like a copper rose. Look at that. Oh, look at those two together. By Milk Makeup, we have the Kush Waterproof Mascara. Yes, please, amazing. I'm not going to open this up yet because I don't want the clock to start ticking. Well, you know what? I'm gonna open it like probably for the next time I go to the pool. So when I go to work during the day, and then if I get home early enough, I'll meet my mom and my daughter at the pool. But I always have makeup on, right? And then I'm like, I don't want to scrub like everything off. But if I know I'm going, like I won't put on eyeshadow, but I always put on mascara. So here is how that brush looks. I already have mascara on. So, and look at that, not too messy coming out either. So if I'm just putting on mascara, to have a waterproof one is key. We've got some more eye masks. So I am all set for the summer and the eye masks. Yes, yes, yes. And now, like, my mom, Chloe, and I can each do an eye mask. By MKNK, we have a makeup pencil eyeshadow eyeliner pencil, and I think this is going to be black. Yep. It's creamy. Oh yeah, I like that. That's nice and creamy. This is by Davis, a waterproof protection lip and eyeliner pencil. I'm gonna guess it's a green. Ooh, look how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. And what I'll do is, like, I'll do black, but then above it, I guess, I'll kind of reline with a lighter color. This is by the MKNK again. This looks like a pretty silver. That'd be good for, like, right here, you know, just putting a little bit right there. Probably didn't get it well because of the mascara, but these are super creamy. Like, I've never heard of this before, but I'm so excited to see this because it's so super creamy. And one of the things, when you have older skin, if it's not super creamy and it tugs, it's hard to get it on. And those were all beautiful. They were like the gel type. And then we have another one by Davis in, I'm hoping, this gorgeous plum. Ooh, look at that. And it can go thinner. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. So you see, you can get a nice thin line, but I want to make sure you guys can see it. So I'm kind of thickening it up, but that's gorgeous. Look at those different choices. And then we have, same brand, we have this beautiful, beautiful brown. We'll go ahead and thicken that up for you guys. Look at that color. Oh, that's gorgeous. By Laneige, we have the Lip Sleeping Mask in Berry, and it even has this little spatula with it. And I did say I was, you know, I was in need. Smells so good too. So I do wear a lip sleeping mask every night, and that is really good to help keep your lips kind of soft and feeling good. Because I do have a habit of kind of like biting it a little bit, so this helps me not. All right, we got this little box. Very fancy, whatever it is very fancy. And it has a little engraving on there. It says, "Sometimes you forget you are beautiful, so this is your reminder." And look, you got nice little mirrors in there. I'm gonna leave this in my desk because I'm always like, is my mascara up here? And I don't have a mirror, and then I have to go to the bathroom to check, which means I have to turn off my computer and lock my door and then go just to check my mascara. So this way I can just kind of like secretly have this in my desk and check out in there. Just even the presentation, like, I'm saving that box. You know, I'm of an age where if it's a good box, it's getting saved. By Saltaire. Oh, I'm so excited because I wanted to try some of their other products. By Saltaire, we have this lip balm. Lip oil balm in Plumeria. I don't know if these have any color or if they're just clear. Oh, very light color. I like that. That's really pretty. And look at how shiny that is. And I don't typically wear lipstick at work. I usually wear like balms and oils and maybe like a little gloss, and that's gorgeous. Like, I can just all day, all day. I've been eyeballing their deodorant. They have a serum deodorant, and I'm really excited to try that. It's $12, but I mean, I buy the Lumi anyway, and that's like 14 or something like that. By Burt's Bees, we have the Squeezy Tint Balm in Sweet Peach. I'm a huge fan of Burt's Bees. You know, back in the day, like back in the 90s, they had all these different balms in all these different colors, and they were nice, and like you could see the color. Loved them. I don't know why I don't still get them. I probably should, because I loved them, but you know, you just, I don't know. All right, so here is that peach. I love, again, peach. I'm telling you, peach is the thing this year. By, I don't know. I'm not really sure, but it is the Starry Sparkling Lips. Oh, a sparkling lipstick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's an amazing. I love this color. Look at that. Oh, that is, if I didn't have lipstick on right now, that'd be on. That is a stunner. I love the dark berry colors because I do have lighter skin, and so the reds kind of make me look a little weird, but the berries always go really nice. We have the Naked Sundays Go and Glow Lip Oil with an SPF of 50. That's bananas. I have never heard of that. I'm so excited. My daughter and I get excited. Like the higher the SPF. We were shopping for camp before she went last week, and she had just gotten some sunburn, but it was at my mom's house because we were using it at the pool, and I'd forgotten to snag it. So I said, well, let's get some more sunburn, you know. And they had an SPF of like 75, and she was like, oh, we need that. So it's clear, but I am super excited about that. It's just clear, a little bit of shine right there. Now, could you imagine back in the 80s, if you were from my time, we put like baby oil on there, that Bain de Soleil for the Saint-Tropez tan, right? We would just slather ourselves up with like the equivalent of cooking oil and fry. And now I'm like, is that 50 SPF? Oh my God, 75? Wow. And the fact that my kid is so excited about SPF, she's out in the sun a lot. So I just think how far we've come and changed. By Hemp's, oh, sugar cane and papaya. I love these. I have these in my bag. Well, I have all kinds of lotions, but typically my travel bag, I like something smaller, and then I put like the bigger ones in my office. But I ran out of the smaller one, so I have a bigger one in my bag. But oh, that's so good. If you have never tried the Hemp's lotions, they are amazing. And you know, you can find these at TJ Maxx. Oftentimes at Ulta. I don't really have a Sephora. Like, I have to go to the casino to go to Sephora. I get confused. I get lost. I don't know what's going on. There's too many lights and too many sounds and too many people. I can't do that. So like the biggest Sephora I have is what's in Kohl's, which is tiny. But at Ulta, they often have their scents that are not in season on sale, and then you can also find this brand a lot at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So probably Ross, but we don't have a Ross here. But you can find this at a lot of those places, so it's fantastic. It's so soothing. It feels so great on. We have, I don't know if this is by So, but this is Sweet Pea. Oh, remember Sweet Pea from Bath and Body Works? I think they still make Sweet Pea. I loved that scent. I have less than zero chance of keeping this though. As soon as Chloe smells this one, I'm pretty sure she's gonna just snag it. Oh, I gotta hide it from her. That's what I gotta do. I gotta hide it. Right, we have something in here. It looks like a multi-chrome, maybe highlighter, or maybe it's a single shadow, but it's, wait till you see this packaging. I mean, I can only see it through here, and I'm like, that's amazing. I want y'all to know, like, I curled my hair before this, but that's how humid it is today. Look at that. It's got craters. It's the moon. This is the Lunar Glow Highlighting Powder. Mathic, I think, is the color, or at least it says Mathic. Maybe Mathic is the brand. We are swatching this baby. I'm going to do a whole separate swatch video for the shadows. Look at how cute that is. Ooh, so pretty. I put it on a little more so you can see than I would normally do for a highlighter, but you could also use that as a shadow or as a shadow topper. It says Mathic on the back. So again, I don't know if that's the color or the brand, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I've never heard of this before and I can't live without it now. By Sol de Janeiro, we have the Balm Dia Bright Body Wash. Ooh, I have the little mini lotion. That's so cute. It smells, the mini lotion smells so good. I think, what was it in? Beauty Fix maybe? I don't know, it was really nice. All right, this is all sealed up. I don't want to open it. I can tell you though, it smells really, really delicious. By Sunbum, we have a hydrating eye cream. Yes. This has Rambutan and niacinamide. This is for all skin types. And oh, this brand is vegan. It says it helps revive tired, puffy eyes and dark circles. Contains Rambutan and niacinamide to help keep skin looking young and smooth while helping to protect against free radicals. Perfect, perfect. Love Sunbum, love it. I didn't even know that they made this stuff. By Kiko, we have a 3D Hydra lip gloss. Ooh, I was hoping this was a lip gloss because it was so shiny. There it is right there. Look at how shiny that is. Ooh, pretty. By Wet n Wild, we have this pink. I know it's a lip gloss. Let's see the color. Libra is the color. Let's get this open. It's so nice. I mean, just look at how gorgeous that is in the package. I don't even know if that shine is coming off to you, but oh, you all remember back in the day, right? We'd go and get the Wet n Wild lip gloss and all the Wet n Wild brand. And I have to say, like, they do make some nice items. I remember the Wet n Wild nail polish all the time. Oh, look at that. Look, it's right here. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it smells so good too. I like to smell lip gloss. I've got some on my nose though. By Moira, we have the Gloss Affair Luminous Lip Gloss. Oh, look at that pink. Precious. Yes, it is definitely precious. Let me see, I gotta get this. I'm gonna tell you, Chloe's gonna rob me blind when she sees all this stuff. She's gonna be, and it's like, I have one place where we keep all the makeup, but then like she sneaks stuff out and puts it into, and I'm like, that wasn't even yours, that was like ours. Why is it over in yours, in your room, or in your purse, or, yeah. All right, look at that color. So I put right under the other pink. So they're definitely two. See, here this is, so it's a little bit lighter, but gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh. Also by Wet n Wild. Oh, this is their color icon line, and this is in Scorpio. So that's me. This is their. Oh, okay. See, now I'm seeing it's the. Let me get this off so you can see. It'll make all the sense in the world. All right. See, it's got the little. Coming out. There we go. Look at that. That's right there. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Everything. Look at that. Like, you'll see it in here and you're like, that's awfully purple. But when you actually put it on, like, it does have a purple tint to it, but it also is just like this beautiful gorgeousness. Now, Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free brand. They have the little PETA bunny on there. So always excited to have cruelty-free products. By P. Louise. All right, this is their base for eyes, I believe, and this is in Rumor 01. Now, P. Louise is a cruelty-free brand. They are out of the country, so when you do order from them, you do have to pay a little extra in shipping. They have beautiful things. I got a mystery box from them, and it was so full of like wonderful, wonderful things. All right, so there it is. And when it comes to an eyeshadow base, a little bit goes a long way, because look at how light that is. But then when you put your eyeshadow over it, it really pops. But you don't need a lot. Like, you only need, like, this will last forever, because you only need a tiny, tiny bit. By Lottie London, we have the Stay Matte AF Setting Spray. Could have used that today. Look at me. Look at me. I'm shiny as can be. That just felt good going on for, if nothing else. It's alcohol free and it has niacinamide and green tea extract. You can definitely smell that green tea extract, and I love that scent. So if you don't like scented products on your face, you may not like this, but I think this, it felt so great going on. And that green tea just smells so nice and like clean and like spa. It smells like a spa to me. By Naked Sundays, we have a sunscreen, SPF, hydrating sunscreen moisturizer, SPF with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. And just, I mean, the packaging for Naked Sundays, like, it's simple but beautiful. And you have that little shiny, look at that. It's their Cabana Cream line. Very nice, very nice. It's a little pump. Here's how it looks going on. No scent, it's scent free. By Kokie Cosmetics, we have their Soft Gradient Blush in Sweetheart. One thing about Kokie Cosmetics, they do these imprints that are so gorgeous, you don't want to use the product because you don't want to ruin the imprint. And I love elephants. I just think they're just the most magnificent creature. And I have a couple of shirts. I have a t-shirt and I have a sweater, both from Loft Outlet from years ago, that have elephants on them. And whenever I wear them, people are like, I love that shirt. I love elephants. Look at that. Like, it is so gorgeous. I don't want to use it. I mean, I'll probably like lightly use it. I'm running out of space here. All right, so it's a nice light pink. Then you can kind of see, you can barely see it now. So gorgeous. We have the Rick and Morty setting spray from Glamlight. This line is the most adorable. I look at that. Like, it looks like a little scientific beaker or whatever they're called. I don't know. My daughter would know. But that's just so adorable. I just sprayed some setting spray, so I'm going to spray some more, but I love this. She did mention something about something from the Rick and Morty line. Look at the inside, and I'm like, oh, that whole line is adorable. Yeah, whatever you got, I'll take something. By P. Louise, we have the Juicy Drip Drive Me Coconut. Look at this packaging. Drive Me Coconuts. Look at this packaging. Isn't that adorable? Like, it opens from the bottom, thankfully. And it is a lip scrub and a lip balm. Look, it looks like a little macaron, doesn't it? I mean, come on, this is so gorgeous. I'll tell you what, so gorgeous. Oh my, oh. It smells like a coconut cookie. That's the scrub, so the other one's going to be the balm. And look, it's got like a little moon reminding me to put it on at night. Look at this. Look, does it get cuter than this? I mean, come on. I am just over the moon with these packagings. I mean, I want to eat it. That is just adorable. These are the palettes. This is bananas. I may have to have several swatching videos. All right, what is this? This is Unusual Beauty. This is a 6-color highlighting palette. Look at those gorgeous colors. Now with highlighter, don't be afraid of like those purples and you know, those colors that seem a little bit off to you. Ooh, it looks like a little multi-chrome there. That seem a little off to you, because you can also use them as toppers. Some of these definitely have a flip to them. Now you can put these on lightly so that you know, I went in a little bit heavier just to give you an idea as to how it looks, but you can go in lightly and just blend them in and then have something that's a little bit lighter for a highlighter, or if you're just wanting to have fun with your highlighter. But they also make great eyeshadow toppers, so you can just like pat those on. By Hank and Henry, we have the Baby Blues. Now I have fallen in love with blue eyeshadow. I mean, if you had told me in my 20s and 30s, like, you're gonna love blue eyeshadow, I would have been like, you are insane. But I have found ways to really play with it and make it gorgeous. And look at this, like the Hank and Henry formula. Look at that sparkle right there. Oh, we're not gonna swatch now though. We're gonna do that in another video. The little pinky. Again, gorgeousness. And when you have like a one color theme, mix and match it with other palettes. Like mix this with some of your neutral palettes, or that blue with some of your neutral palettes. It's gonna be like, pow. The Minties, I don't think I have any of these. I think I've gotten a few Hank and Henry mystery boxes, and I know I've gotten a couple of these types of palettes where it's one color, but I think one was a burgundy. Can't think of what the other one was, but I don't think I have any of these. Look at that sparkly green. Oh, I feel like for my Sassy Divas collab, I'm like, all right, we need to do an all green look so that I can like just play with this palette, or an all pink look, or an all blue look. I was expecting 2 palettes, to be honest with, like, because one of them I know is pricey. So this is above and beyond. Like this is how Steph spoils you. I don't know if you can see, I have it upside down, but can you see like the owls in there too? So whenever there's like an imprint, Chloe's like, you can't use that color because there's an imprint. I was like, we'll use that color. So those are my Hank and Henry's. This is by Miss Lynn. It's a Sweet Cupcake Trio Highlighter. Okay, but this one I don't know if I can use it, so that is bananas. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at how gorgeous. Chloe would not let me use this, and honestly, she'd be about right. Like, I'm gonna lightly take my highlighter brush with this, but it is so, that is like one of the cutest things I've ever seen. What is this? This is P. Louise. I can tell from the packaging. Babe, we're bringing the smoke. Can you handle the heat? Babe, it's time to smoke out the competition. It's getting hot in here. You're from the 90s, you can finish that sentence, right? All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these gorgeous brands. Now you take these, you make a look with this, and you top on one of those other colors for a little pop, like that blue. Put some blue right in here. Gorgeousness. So this is Cocoa Urban Colorful Rainbow. This is cruelty free. Look, can you see that? Can you see? I mean, just the effort that gets put into this packaging. It is so, so pretty. And like, there's that shine in there. Yeah, you can see that now. Look at these highlighters. First of all, it has that gorgeous, gorgeous imprint. It's okay, Bandit. And look at the shine on that. Oh, that is gorgeous. I've never even seen anything like this. All right, next we have the Rick and Morty palette. This is 30 shades. This is from Glamlight. This is amazing. I've seen pictures of it. And Glamlight has a wonderful, wonderful formula. First of all, we've got Rick and Morty in there. You've got all your numbers on there, so you know if you're playing some kind of palette roulette game, right? You've got all your colors on there, or your numbers. Look at those. Oh, it's a stunner. That is so gorgeous. Gleam Light does, like, Chloe and I are horror movie buffs, and they've done Scream, which we have. They've done Freddy Krueger, which we have. They've done Jason, which we have. They're doing Michael Myers this year. So excited. All right, we're down to the final item, the inspiration for the entire box for me. Depth Cosmetics. This is the Element palette. Now, first of all, look at how it's packaged. Look at that. Look at that. These right here are so intriguing to me. And I've seen them swatched and they're just gorgeous. They just came out with a new palette, limited edition. And I thought maybe, because when I signed up to be on the wait list for it, and they said something about sending, like, might get a special discount code, but there was no special discount code, and it was $75, and after shipping it was $85, and I was like, empty the cart, because I knew I was getting this too. So super excited. This was like the one I asked for, that and the peach scrub, and I mean, all this, like, this is so much stuff. There's no way that you could go to Ulta or anywhere and get this amount of stuff for what I paid for it. So she really does spoil you. She does such a great job. Everything in here I love. I don't think I have any duplicates. Like, I don't think I own any of these things. So excited. Such a great variety of items. Love the lip glosses. Love the highlighters. Love the palette. Love everything. Everything in here is just amazing. Over the moon, Steph. You did it again. Did another great box for me. All right, so I know this has been a really long video, but tell me your thoughts. What was your favorite item? Could you even pick a favorite item? I mean, minus that palette. I'm just going to be right out there with you. I love everything in this box, but that palette, I had to have in my life. I mean, I don't need, but really want it. All right, well, thank you so much for spending a lot of time with me. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. And hopefully, I'll see you soon.